Please write yes. You do? Okay, that's good. Okay, great. All right, so this is a cemetery. People are buried there. Okay, how would you combine these two sentences? Um, This is a cemetery where people are buried. Okay. Anyone else? Just to make sure that everyone gets it. This is the cemetery. Yes. Okay. A cemetery is a place where people are buried. This is a cemetery. People are buried there. It's explaining what a cemetery is in general. So, a cemetery is a place where people are buried, but it is okay to say this is a cemetery where people are buried. But if you really listen to it, right? In general, though, cemeteries, that's what they're used for, in order to bury people. Do you understand? So cemeteries, right? A cemetery is actually a place where people are buried in general, right? So when you say this is a cemetery where people are buried, it is as if you were saying that that specific cemetery, right, is where people are buried. And do you understand what I'm saying? So cemeteries in general are places where people are buried. Okay? Anyhow, that's okay though. This is the cemetery where people are buried. Okay? But it would be better in this case, this is the cemetery where my grandparents were buried. See? Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to write this. So we have here, this is the cemetery, the specific cemetery where my grandparents, right, were, excuse me, are buried, sorry, are buried. Okay, so this is, yes, because we're saying this is, so this is the cemetery where my grandparents are buried. Okay, that's where they are buried. That's the specific cemetery. Okay, because if we say this is the cemetery where people are buried, yes, okay, they're buried there, but they're also buried in other cemeteries too, right? People in general are buried in cemeteries. Does everyone understand? So it does sound a little awkward if you tell someone, well, this is the cemetery that people are buried, right? Because a cemetery in general is right where people are buried. Does everyone understand that, what I'm trying to say? That's why it was reworded in this way. That's why the sentence is like this here. Yes, Elena? Okay. Everyone else, do you all understand? Okay, I didn't understand that I needed to give, yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. That's fine. Okay? It's okay. The main thing is that you understand relative clauses, okay? And yes, that's really my mistake. I should have said to be careful a little bit with this to try to make it sound logical, okay? But the main thing is that you know it's where, because it's a place, right? In all cemeteries, people are buried. Right, exactly, Alexi, yes. Right, exactly. So that's why it would sound a little awkward if you were to say, well, this is the cemetery that people are buried, because it is as if you are saying that all people are buried in that cemetery, right? This is the cemetery where people are buried. It is as if you are saying that that is the one cemetery that everyone is buried. You see? Okay, so that's why it sounds a little awkward. Just